guys, I have a new package. I've actually already opened it and found another package. But this one is I ordered about a month ago. Took a while to get here. It came in from Russia. I can't even, oh, here we go. No, nope, can't even pronounce it, where it came from. But anyway, Artur Zarapov sent me this thing because I ordered it off of eBay, and we're going to try it out. It is an attachment for the chainsaw, which gives you what they call it, a power gouge. There are other videos of people unboxing these. I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I want to find out more information about it, so first let's get it out and see what it looks like. That little dude ought to do some damage to a log. Those little teeth are sharp. But anyway, this is going to attach onto, I'm going to use my 171. It'll fit about 3 different saws that I've got. I don't know, it may fit more saws than that, but I have 3 that I know it'll fit. That's my G255 and the 170 and the 171. I also understand it'll fit a 180, so there's that. But I don't have a 180. There we go. Okay, now we got all the tape off of the darn thing. Oh, and I'm out here today because my bench inside where they normally do this on is covered in piles of walnut that I've been milling for the tiny house. And I didn't feel like moving it all, so I just set a bench up out here. And besides, it's a nice day. We've been getting a lot of rain here lately, again, as it seems to come this time of year. It's like now and in the spring, here in the Midwest, that's where we get it. Alright, one more. Enough packages with it, you think? Alright, and there's an Allen wrench. So I'm assuming that the little bolts are to bolt this on. And I don't know if I even want to put that on. This is for debarking. You plant that against the log and then you can rotate it around. I'll put it on. I can always take it off later if I don't like it, I guess. Oh, perfect. Doc, get out of there. Doc's over here digging in the clay. Doc, come here. Come here. Ah. Show everybody your nose. Is he a dog or a pig? My animals, I tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a second wrench before I can tighten this up. Yeah, I have to get a second wrench. Alright, so this is the clutch that comes with it. That fits, hopefully, this. And of course it comes with a belt, like so. So let's get the clutch onto the saw. now. That hits the chain tensioner. Guess we're going to take chain tensioner out. Okay, here's the MS-170. As dirty as it is. Forgot to blow it off last time I used it. You know, that still hits the chain tensioner. And it's not going to work that way. At least with the 170, it's a little easier to get the tensioner out. Ideally. There we go. Now it'll work. Alright. Swap out the clutch. I should have seen that one coming. Good eye, Cy. There we go. I do see guys run these open all the time. Personally, I like the idea of having that over that clutch. I've had my fingers pinched in belts on woodworking tools before, and it's not a pleasant experience. Well guys, what do you think? Think that'll do the trick? Still need to get these tightened up. Let's start it and see how it feels. I have fuel in here. I think this guy's out of gas. Oh yeah, bone dry. Okay. And I guess I ought to make sure that it's empty of the bar lubricant, which I use canola oil. There's a little bit in there, so I'm going to dump that out. Since it's canola oil, I can do that. Biodegradable. Okay, now let's start it and see how it feels. That actually feels pretty smooth. Well, what do you say we go try it out on a log? got it, I tightened up the bolts on the little spike here, and didn't put on my chaps, but I did get my dust mask and safety glasses and gloves. I just have to hope I don't hit my legs. Besides, chaps wouldn't work for this. It's not going to bog out. So, there's that. I could totally get into this. Heck yeah. Alright, so what I'm really curious about though, let me turn this around, is this is a, hang on a second here, let me get the dust mask off. Okay, this is a 14 millimeter shaft, just like on a side grinder. So, my curiosity is, will other tools fit this thing? Like say, well, I'm going to try out the Arbortex and Galahads that I have. Well, that's a nice beefy wheel. I like it. So first thing is you gotta have the little plate that goes behind them, and that fits, so we're good there. And this spins this way, so that is actually backwards for that, but this wheel could, because it cuts on the edge, could be put on here facing that way and it would still work. You just have to use this because that's a left-hand thread. I was disappointed to find that out because that means my Galahads will work, the donuts and the carbide wheel, it'll fit, but when we get into some of these others, I can't put the turbo on here because it's threaded the wrong way. So that one still goes on a grinder. This, you put it on this way where you can use it, is turning backwards. So that's not going to work. If you flip it over, then you don't really get any space to cut with it. So that's kind of pointless. And it's the same thing with this, since it's threaded for a right-hand thread, it's not going to fit on it, so I can't sand with it. But a cutoff wheel doesn't care what direction it's on there, so it could go. Grinding wheel, same thing. So this technically, if I go to collect scrap at the scrap yard, I could put a cutoff wheel on it and cut scrap while I'm at the scrap yard. Let's put the Galahad on it and see what it does. So when I was buying this thing, I actually contacted the guy that's selling it in Russia through email and asked him if these things would fit it. He said he didn't know, but he sent me the specs for the cutter head, and when I saw that 14 millimeters, I knew other things would fit it. Now, I didn't know that it was threaded left-handed instead of a standard right-hand thread, but you know, can't win them all. And it still fits more than just the one cutter head. Well, there you go. That'll sure smooth a chainsaw carving out fast. Yep, I'm happy. It was worth the 150 bucks. I think that's how much I paid for it. I don't know. I ordered it a month ago. I forgot. But I will add a link, since the gentleman that I dealt with was so kind as to get back to me fairly quickly. I mean, you gotta allow for a time change between here and Russia, I guess. But I'll put a link down below, and so you can look at it online for yourself and decide if you want to try it out. But so far, I'm pretty happy with it. I think for carving, though, you'd want to do away with the spike. It kind of gets in the way. You got to get it way up there to get any cut for it. So for doing those sweeps, though, that's kind of handy. So I guess it's a matter of choice. If I was just using it for debarking, I'd probably leave it on there. Yeah, but anyway. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you got some use out of this one, and we'll see you next time.